If you are a Denver native, you're used to seeing medical marijuana ads on your TV and also hearing them on the radio. I've been out there and heard a few. But, you know, this is about to hit the airwaves on the other side of the country. This ad right here, it's produced by Medical Cannabis Network, and it's going to air on major networks like A&E, Comedy Central, and ESPN, just to name a few. It looks like pot acceptance is basically popping up everywhere. In fact, it was actually hard for us to find a guest that was against legalization today, but we did find one. Well, maybe. We're joined right now by David Evans, a special advisor to the Drug Free America Foundation. David, welcome. You got marijuana ads on TV, you've got all this legislation out there, you've got the Attorney General and Treasury coming out and trying to relax rules so that banks can take in dispensary money all across the country. What's going on here? Do you see this as a problem?
Well, of course it's a problem, and it's going to be especially going to be a problem for young people and parents. With the commercialization of marijuana, we're going to see a vast increase in marijuana use because the people that are going to commercialize it, once it's legalized, then it's going to be commercialized. So
hang on, don't you see the opposite effect in other countries that have legalized marijuana, where they have either a leveling off or a decrease in use of that drug?
Well, I don't know where you're getting that information.
Well, you know where he's getting that information from. He's getting it from actually from Portugal.
Well,
there have been studies on it, and
let
me just back up. No, it actually is.
And you look at the two countries.
Let me actually fill in our viewer on what exactly Matt's been talking about. So about 12 years ago, Portugal decriminalized all drugs. So you do not go to jail if you're not arrested. In fact, if you have anything from heroin to marijuana right now in Portugal, they took all the money that would have otherwise been going into law enforcement and put it into education programs to help people and health programs to help people that were addicted or to try and prevent that addiction from happening in the first place. I was just over in Portugal just a couple of years ago. I looked at all these statistics myself. I sat down with the health experts and I talked to a variety of young people. What's been amazing is that there has been a drop-off in the number of people that are using marijuana in the youth population. So decriminalization, Portugal would tell you, absolutely works. But you don't think so?
No, and you invited me on the show, so I'd appreciate it if I had a chance to develop my points. I was in Portugal last year, and it's not working out as well as you say. You also, if you look at England, which decriminalized marijuana, they've now recriminalized it because they had so many problems with it. My wife is from the Netherlands. When they loosened their marijuana laws there, marijuana use among young people went up 300%. They have now recriminalized potent marijuana. They put on the same level as cocaine and heroin. So the experience in other countries has been profoundly negative, and we're already seeing bad data coming out of Colorado and the state of Washington.
Bad data in what?
Colorado, well, drug driving has gone up, fatalities involving people using marijuana.
Fatalities? I don't think there's ever actually been a death from marijuana.
No. That's not true. We just had a German study come out showing that there has been some deaths from marijuana intoxication. People die from marijuana all the time. In industrial accidents, healthcare-related.
Okay. I'm sorry, but your information is just wrong because
No, it is not wrong. It is not wrong.
People do not die from marijuana.
People's
People die
perception.
from alcohol use.
Wait a minute. People's perception of marijuana is about 30 years old. It's not the Woodstock weed anymore. It's a lot more potent, a lot more addictive. It's the #1 drug that kids are in drug treatment for in the United States. Drug driving,
and arrest. And you actually think that criminalizing? No.
Let me finish talking.
You think that
California,
will actually
we now have more drug driving due to marijuana than we do drug driving.
So they're very
You need to update on your facts.
You actually think that if you make this illegal, you're going to stop it or you're going to prevent it?
Under the Bush administration, marijuana use among young people went down 25%. If we had that same success record with any other health problem, we would consider it to be an outstanding.
Yeah, but look at the Reagan administration.
What's happening?
Look at the Reagan administration.
What's happening right now is a
war on drugs. We actually found that it was used much more. David Evans, we will have you back one of these days. Special advisor to the Drug Free America Foundation. More Street Smart after this.